So that indicates the great virtue of this supplication at the end of the prayer, and that a person should not hasten and miss these things. And the scholars, they speak about this. The scholars, you hear them, they mention these things. And they say, why is it that the Salafi, MashaAllah, Salafi, why is it that the Salafi, the one who is upon the guidance, Allah has guided him to the Quran and the Sunnah, whereas some of the people, Masakeen out there, they don't know the evidences and they don't know the correct methodology, they don't know the correct way. But the Salafiyun, whom Allah has guided to that straight path, guided them to knowledge, guided them to understanding, guided them to the scholars. Why is it that the Salafi finishes his prayer, Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah, Assalamu alaikum, and he's gone? Gone. No Adhkār, no nothing, can't sit there and do his 33. Why is it that the Salafi is weak in these affairs? That should not be the case. As the scholars, they say, the Salafi shouldn't think that he's better than others upon knowledge alone. It's not your knowledge, just your knowledge, but it is the implementation and practice of that knowledge. The Salafi leads the way upon knowledge and upon action. It shouldn't be that the Tablighi or the Sufi finishes his prayer and then sits there for half an hour doing Adhkār. Some of them innovated Adhkār as well. But he sits there for half an hour doing Adhkār. And the Salafi gives salam and runs away straight away. That should not be the way. The Salafi should be the one leading in ibadah as well. It's not just that you say, we've learnt the knowledge and we've learnt the hadith and we understand the evidences and names and attributes. We understand the knowledge. But then where is the practice? The practice needs to be there and the implementation needs to be there. I've heard the scholars say, the Salafi should not be behind the people of desires when it comes to worship. They shouldn't be ahead of him. They shouldn't be sitting there after every prayer doing Adhkār, even if they are upon misguidance on some of their Adhkār and bid'ah on what they do. But they sit there doing Adhkār, and the Salafi never sits after his prayer to do Adhkār. They said it should not be the case. I've heard with my own ears some of the scholars say it should not be the case that the people of misguidance are going ahead of you in ibadah. The Salafi upon knowledge and ibadah. So here it mentions 33 times do those, the Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar.